The 2023 LEGO Winter Village collection has been officially revealed. This is the Alpine Lodge. So today in this video, we're going to take a quick look at the box of that. Unfortunately, I can't crack it open and show you the actual built set until September 24th, which is a Sunday. But make sure you stay tuned for my detailed review. In addition to that, I want to talk about some things here in the LEGO room, such as the Winter Village, also the rumors around the 2024 modular building. Pretty exciting stuff. And then I just want to talk about just some other things that are on my mind about the LEGO room and its expansion as well, because I still want to expand this place. I still want more room for cool LEGO things such as dioramas, cities, and displays. So this is the Alpine Lodge. Comes with 1,517 pieces. I want to go there this winter and hang out, maybe do some sledding or snowboarding or something like that. I think that would be a lot of fun. This set here is going to retail for $100, and it's coming out on October 1st. There's the logo, Alpine Lodge, and right below that you can see that it comes with a little bit of a skating rink there, and it looks like that skating rink is actually built with the 1x6x5 like trans opal panels. There's a little skate rack there, a nice snow-covered tree there that's built using some of those fern elements. We've got a skier, also a really nice looking snowmobile there that actually has like the sled, I guess, attached to it, or trailer, I guess. And there's a tree that they actually chopped down, it looks like. And then this building actually looks really nice. It looks like it's going to be covered with snot bricks, and then those modified like rounded bricks go on the outside. So it looks like a log cabin, a snow-covered roof, nice looking stone chimney with all sorts of masonry in light and dark gray, little wood cache off to the side there, and an arched entrance, and also some dark red shutters on either side of the window there. I don't know, what do you think? Does it look a little bit basic? Does it look cool? It looks cozy, that's for sure. Look, it even comes with a squirrel, so that's nice. And it's called the Two Pines Inn. Looks like there's going to be a sticker element on that 2x4 rounded tile. And once again, this set's going to retail for $100 starting on October 1st. It has 1,517 pieces and an outhouse. It looks like it's built using some nice snot techniques, and it has another one of those snow-covered trees beside it. So $100, 1,517 pieces, not too bad. Price is on point. And then you also get 5 minifigures. The skier, a boy playing some hockey there. Looks like this guy baked some cookies for us. Perfect, I want one. And then the snowmobile in the little sled as well. Plus the cat there and the squirrel that we saw. In the back of the box, we're going to see some of the interior details. Looks like this set also comes with a light brick, which is always nice. There's the interior details of the porta potty. Little bed there. A huge fireplace, it looks like. Like that fireplace looks monstrous. Little seating arrangement just around that fireplace. Oh, look, they decorated the tree. So it looks like they cut down the tree, brought it in with a snowmobile, and then decorated it and put it inside. So a little bit of storytelling there for sure. And then look at this guy, had a little tumble on the skating rink. I like the size of the skating rink, and I think if I integrate a if I integrate a skating rink into my Winter Village this year, I might build it with the trans opal panels like they did there. I just think those sideways mounted are really cool, and I think it's a neat way of building a skating rink. Mine was just built with transparent blue 1x2 tiles, and then there you go. You can see the size of the set. It is cracked open. I've already built mine. I already have an in-depth knowledge of how or what this set is and how it is built, but unfortunately, once again, I just can't show you. So that set there was actually sent to me by LEGO. Thank you so much, LEGO. I appreciate it as always. Pretty cool being able to reveal that set to the world. I'm always excited about the newest like Winter Village set. It's really cool, and I can't wait to build my Winter Village this year. I think it'll be a nice project, just like last year's was. It's sort of weird though. I've expressed my concern about it multiple times that like there's an advertising date and I have the set on hand and it goes live on the website and I can't even show you the built product. Doesn't really make sense, but it is what it is. I still get the set early and I get to show it to you and I still get to review it. But I think like the advertising date should line up with the review embargo date. Wouldn't that make sense? Like it's on the LEGO website, everybody can see what it is. Why not have those two dates in line? I just think that would make more sense if I could show you the built product today. It is what it is. There we go. We've got the new LEGO Alpine Lodge. Pretty neat. I think it's a good set. I think the price is reasonable for what it is, and I think it's going to look good with all of the other ones. Benjamin's down here and he's enjoying the art. He's currently rubbing the world map. They like being down here. We don't bring them down here too often though, but they like all the colors and they like looking around, but it's a bit bright for them, so they can only be down here for a short period of time. So the 2024 modular building, I wonder what it could possibly be. So apparently Bricklicker has somewhat of an idea. It's just a rumor at this point, but apparently it's going to be set number 10326, contain 4,014 pieces, and retail for a whopping $300 US. And with that huge 4,000 piece count and $300 price tag, it is going to be the largest modular building ever released. I'm just curious to know if maybe it's a hospital. I think a lot of people have been wanting a hospital. We've got a police station, we've got a fire brigade, and everybody's been wondering when are they going to release a hospital? And I'm wondering that myself. I'm working on building this hospital here, but if they do a LEGO modular building hospital, obviously it's going to be a completely different style because this looks more like a LEGO city building than a LEGO Creator Expert modular building. So I'm wondering if it's going to be a hospital, and I want to know how big is it going to be? Like, is it going to be assembly square size where it's a base plate and a half, or is it going to be a single base plate? Is it going to be something completely different? I guess time will tell. Usually they release images of that, or I think they officially reveal it to the world in the month of December. So maybe here in December 2023, which is apparently just right around the corner, the way that time is flying. And then we'll find out what that modular building is going to be and the actual size of it and the piece count. But yeah, apparently it's going to be 300 bucks, and apparently it's going to be the largest modular building of all time. High five, buddy. You like that? You can give me one? Here you go. Thanks, buddy. We'll see you later. Yeah, so a hospital will definitely be pretty interesting. I'd love to see like a really detailed modular building of a hospital. Maybe make it like an old school style hospital so it matches all of the other modular buildings. So the Winter Village, where would that go when I build it this year? I actually had a pretty interesting comment that said maybe what I should do is move all of these beach details out of the city. So like remove the beach altogether and remove all of the buildings like the lighthouse and the old fishing store and all of these little mini modular buildings, and put the Winter Village right here just for like the holiday season. I mean, I could technically move all this stuff because it is mills plated, so it would move fairly easily, and then I could build the Winter Village right there, and it would actually be right by the McAllister's house, and I could switch that back to winter. It is an idea, but I just don't know if I want to do that because it might look sort of random right here. I love the idea though. I haven't really decided if I'm going to do that yet. It is a very interesting idea and I do like it. But I still think that I'm going to do a different Winter Village on this table over here. My only dilemma is this is only about a base plate and a half wide where the Y-wing is there. So it's one of those gray base plates wide, 48 studs. So then what I could do is I could run 48 stud base plates all the way along there. And I would make it all mills plates, so it's completely movable like my other one there. And we'd run it all the way to the edge, just to the to the back side of the Venator there. So what I was thinking is, I was thinking of going to like the secondhand Lego stores that sell used parts in bulk. And what I would do is probably buy like a ton of white plate and a ton of white brick and a ton of white slopes. Essentially just go there and just pretty much buy it all or as much as I possibly can. And then what I would do is where the Y-wing is, I would probably build some sort of mountain using all of the dark gray MERPs that are currently being used to make this cliff edge that sort of hides the raised platform in the existing Winter Village. So I could recycle all of those parts to build like a large mountain, and I would put that mountain right here in this corner. And on top of the mountain, I'd probably have to put like, I don't know, Santa's Village or something of that nature. And then all of the other buildings down here. And I don't think I would do a road, and I wouldn't do a tram line. I would just make it trails, because once again, there's not a whole lot of depth there. And then I would use all of those bricks and plates and slopes and create some sort of terrain that sort of flows toward this mountain and have all of the buildings on it. However, there is that big like chalet as well. So I don't know if I'd be able to put a ski slope somewhere, but maybe if I have like a sort of ski slope here that comes down, and then it's rugged terrain, and then there's a mountain right there. So then you've got like this really cool sort of mountainous long display, and all the buildings are sort of scattered all over it. However, there's not a whole lot of depth, so it might become crowded pretty quickly. So maybe the best choice is to put it over here, but my concern is that if I put it here, I'm not gonna wanna build a mountain because it's gonna block my city. I'm not gonna wanna build a giant ski slope because it's gonna block my city. So I just don't know what I'm gonna do, because technically I have to fit 2 more buildings, and the old layout wouldn't really work where the Venator and the Star Destroyer is, because I have to fit 2 more buildings. So I'd really have to just pull it over here and just see how it flows in this area, see if I could get some sort of ski slope and rolling sort of snow hills, and then a mountain on that corner there. It might be pretty cool though. That'd be a pretty neat design, even if I don't include all of the modulars, I guess, like all of the Winter Village collection. Maybe they don't all fit. Maybe I just make one that's designed for that. Luckily, I've got like a couple months to try and figure it out, but that's what I'm thinking right now in regards to the Winter Village. With that said, what I'm gonna do later on tonight is actually email my bank rep with my company's NOA, my Notice of Assessment from last year, because I finally have it now. Finally have all the credentials now to apply to get financing for a larger spot. So now that I have that, they might actually take me seriously, because I was like jumping the gun and applying before I even had all the required documents. So the bank didn't really take me seriously because I didn't have all the required documents, but now I do. So I should probably send that in. I know it's taken forever. Now it's mid-September and I finally have all the required documents for looking into financing of a larger spot so that I can move this studio into its own building. But the things are coming along on that front too. Now I have the required documents, so the next thing I need to do actually is, I already have it all grouped together. I just need to add the documents from last year that I recently got, and then I actually need to contact a realtor, and we need to go shopping essentially, and then I need to like, yeah, essentially it's crazy. You gotta like go shopping before they even approve you. But yeah, we'll see. Like when I get back from Denmark, we'll see if that's gonna happen. Maybe it's gonna happen in November, December, January. I said that I didn't want it to happen in those months because it's bloody cold and there's a lot of Lego that I've got to move. But if that's what's gonna happen, then that's what's gonna happen. But it is still the plan to get a bigger spot. So then I wouldn't have to worry about trying to cram this Winter Village in this small space, or I wouldn't have to worry about moving my beach, which I worked so hard on creating. I wouldn't have to worry about moving my mansion, which once again, I worked so hard on creating to display. Like I moved it to display all the Lego Star Wars UCS sets, and I'm in love with that display. So like, it's just like so much give and take right now. And I know a lot of people are going to say, well, you need to refine your collection and you need to get rid of your Speed Champions. You need to get rid of your typewriter. You need to get rid of your piano. But it's still not going to like solve the problem in the end, because I just don't have the heart to sell my Lego and I don't have the heart to pack it away. So I want to keep it all, and I sort of want to do bigger and better things. It's just sort of like my dream. And I know that it's going to happen. It's just a matter of time. I know I brought it up in February of this year. I jumped the gun. I brought it up way too early, just because I got excited about it. But it's all good. All good things happen in time. And eventually I'll have a bigger spot where I can actually create these like dioramas and have them permanently set up. Yeah, it's exciting times, I think. That will be exciting times when that happens. But it's still exciting times down here because I still like you know, look to change things and improve things and make things better, like converting the city to mills and making a forest and making a custom zoo. But now it's like, in order to do like more custom things, whether it be like the hospital or whatever it may be, it involves parting out other things. So like if I want to add more skyscrapers, then I've got to part out rebrickable models to make room for more skyscrapers, or I've got to get rid of modular buildings. And I know it's not everyone's cup of tea to collect modular buildings. Some people think that I should be building all custom and doing all custom this, all custom that. But some people really like modular buildings. I really like Lego sets, and I really like the way that they display in the city. So I want to keep them, right? I don't really have the heart to part out whatever it may be, a detective's office or a Parisian restaurant or a Palace Cinema. I don't have the heart to do that. So just my prerogative. I don't really want to do that. So the only thing that I can do to get the best of all worlds, in my opinion, is expand. And I think it's pretty cool that I might actually have the opportunity of doing that. And I feel very blessed and fortunate that I might actually be doing something like that within the next, I don't know, I'm just going to say year, because I don't exactly know when it's going to happen. But what I do know is that I will make it happen. So I was going to continue working on some stuff in the Lego City today, but to be honest with you, I'm sort of tired. I have not really taken an entire day off in a very long time, so I plan on doing that today. Hi, Tico. Look at this guy. What's up, buddy? Tico, what's going on? And also, I was supposed to finish watching Rebels with the wife yesterday, but I ended up like working down here, and then by the time we went upstairs to watch Rebels, she was exhausted and went to sleep, and I was like, oh, so I guess we're not finishing Rebels. So I want to do that today when the kids are napping. And then also tonight, I'm going to a dinner because it's my father-in-law's birthday. He's turning 60, so that should be fun as well. And then, yeah, that's really about it. Just wanted to share the Alpine Lodge with you and talk about the Winter Village, the potential 2024 modular building, and then also discuss the expansion plans, which I still want to move forward with. It's just a matter of time, and I'm also going to take care of that email tonight too, because that is important. And it's exciting. Maybe when I get back from Denmark, maybe this happens sooner than I know it. You know, you never know. You just never know. Things can just happen on a fly, just like when we moved here in August of 2020. I think we put the idea together for that maybe in like June, and then June, July, boom, August we were here. It was like 2 months, and then it was like we constructed this whole Lego room in like a matter of months after moving it here, and then here we are today. And now we're potentially looking to free up this basement in our house for like a TV and a living space and a kids play area and all that. Just because I think that would be super cool. Also, I really think it would be cool to separate the workspace from home, although I do help with the kids a lot, so it's a fine line. I've got lots of ideas though. Man, the city is looking good. I should work on it. Oh man, I should be working on the hospital today, but I'm gonna go hang out with the wife and kids today and take a day off, I guess. The wife's been nagging at me. Oh yeah, I forgot about it this morning. I also, because I was taking the day off, I fixed up my Traxxas Stampede RC car, and I was zooming the RC car around. A long time ago when I was live streaming, I think I mentioned that I broke the servo on my RC car, and that's the thing that controls the steering on the Stampede. And somebody like sent me a servo, and I was like, oh yeah, I can't find any because of COVID, da 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 da. This was like back in 2020 or something ridiculous. And somebody sent me a servo, and I didn't even fix it or do anything with it. And then today I finally fixed the servo, and I was ripping around with the RC car, and then I rammed it into a light post and broke it again. So that's what I was doing this morning. Yeah, so that's been my day. Everybody, thank you so much for coming on by. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for some more great stuff. And farewell.